Hello everyone. First of all, I'd just like to say thank you so much for subscribing to my channel and for all your beautiful comments. I really appreciate it, very encouraging. I know I don't usually talk on my videos, but this one I felt needed some explanation to it and some I can't just go through it and not say what's going on. So this one is a bit different to my usual fantasy journals, but there is another fantasy journal on the way. Don't worry if you're into the fantasy ones. This one I created is as an 18th century diary. The lady's name is Elizabeth Harding, and I have put her name on the tassel here. This just comes straight off, and that's the tassel. It's got a different clasp to what I usually do, ribbons and pretty stuff, but this I wanted to make look like it belonged to somebody from the 1800s. And the inside is actually a diary that I got off Etsy, one of the Etsy downloads, and it's got some dates as you go through the journal, with a little story about Elizabeth's grandfather, which is a nice, quite interesting as well to flick through and read all about that. Her entries in there. There's still loads of room to write, and I always try and leave as much room to write in case somebody wants to actually use the journal to write in, but also lots of interest if you just want to flick through with a cup of tea. So without further ado, here we go. So this piece obviously isn't original, I've made that. This postcard I thought was appropriate because it's actually to Dear Lizzie from a lady called Gertie. So Elizabeth obviously kept that. And this is original from 18 something, I'm not sure the actual date. So I'll pop that in there as well. This is all original. Oops. This is an original. And this is out of a book, Mr. Punch, 1842 to 1806, some Mr. Punch book, or not, don't know if it's supposed to be a story or what. It's quite interesting. This is out of an old music book. That comes out, if little tuck spot behind there. And in here is a little pocket with some original stamps, and I don't know, I think these are little cigarette cards. This is original from 1916. Little newspaper clipping. These are original. Little postcard there. And I'm not quite sure what this is because it's in a different language to mine. 1923. Another little spot to journal, and that's the other original from the other. I just joined them together, or I think it was one piece, I can't remember. Here's a check, 1936. That's an original photo. It's got Dover written on the back, and this is an old postcard from 1978. This is from 1883, and you could use it as a tuck spot as well. And it looks like a marriage certificate, 1881, which is very interesting. This is original, cute little card. This is an original page from a book talking about 1629 in there. And this is original and quite delicate actually. It's a page from some sort of contract. And very delicate tissue paper. And this is a watch advert of some sort, offering a 10-year guarantee for their watches, Lane's aeroplane watches. That's just a bit more journaling space. And this is an original 1936 James Kent Limited. Looks like an invoice. And this is 1960, I think. This is actually wallpaper. It's beautiful. Oops. These are all original. So that's from 1952. This one is in another language from 1931. And I'm not sure what sort of writing that is. Somebody's written on a book page. That's an original, Mr. Lewis Stevenson. A postcard. Maybe that was a picture of her husband. Don't know. No, it wouldn't be. Elizabeth Harding. Maybe it's her boyfriend. So some more journeying space there. A little pocket. I won't try and take that out. That's not original, this one. I didn't want to stick an original in there because it's a bit awkward to get out. This is original. This is actually, I think it's a death certificate. And it's quite delicate. It's got another piece of paper there that you could use for journaling, or if you just wanted to browse it over it. It's quite an interesting document. Little key. And there's a little bike somewhere over here. That's an original postcard, and this from 1924, just a journaling card, and this is an original, insuring your yacht, if anybody's lucky enough to have a yacht. That's an old book page, and this is an original, not sure what date, that will be on the other side, if there's a date on that one. I included a little pack of buttons. I'm sure Elizabeth needs some buttons. So the story continues here, April 30th, 1884. And this is actually an old vintage envelope from 1933, and it actually come unstuck there, so I just used it as a little tuck spot. And this is actually wallpaper, very pretty. You could open, I haven't opened this side, but you could open that and use that as another little tuck spot. And this is the other side of, so it was 1912, this piece. On the book page. Here I just put a little pocket with a little cute envelope with a penny in there. And a little pocket at the back with my old recipe that maybe Elizabeth kept because she was going to make it one day. So that is the diary of Elizabeth Harding. So hope you loved it. Just to let you know as well, my deepest apologies to anybody in America. I know Australia is still trying to work out the tariffs that have been brought in, and it was supposed to be the 25th of September. It's now been postponed to the 7th of October, so hopefully by then I can put a decent price for postage on in my Etsy shop for the American people. At the moment I can't post to America. So yeah, my deepest apologies for that, but hopefully it won't be too much longer. So thank you so much for watching, and take care, and we'll see you soon. Bye.